It's the thing I like to do, which is playing the champion select music of old, as we are now back into this best of 3 with Somnio on the blue side this time around. Coward are probably going to be heavily banning top lane out once more. Mordecai's also been taken out in the first game, so we should expect the Karthus ban, the Ornn banning coming out from Coward. Now the question is for Somnio, are they going to take away the set or try to first pick it even? Could try to go for it and take it away from Nero Angelo, who does play a lot of things in the top lane though. And it is indeed set being taken away, but that means Aatrox is open though. I'm not sure if Nero Angelo is looking to play it, but I mean Aatrox is something he's played before. He's happily picked it in Season 2. So this is okay. Thresh out for Somnio, so maybe it's just gonna be the first 3 pick of Aatrox for Nero. There it is with Senna and Aatrox locked in. Gonna be using the Senna bot lane yet again. Probably gonna be Tahm Kench following her, as Thresh has been picked on the other side. Thresh isn't that of a... like, oh, don't get me wrong, like Thresh is super good and does a lot of things that I feel like other champions don't do. And Dr. Screamsley actually going for Colette in the top lane. Interesting picks coming in, looking to do stuff with Varus, Thresh in the bottom lane. Miss Fortune was open though, and feels like that's one of the main reasons they did so well in the team fights up to the crucial moment where they started falling behind severely. And the fun lane of Tahm Kench is locked in. Woo! It's a good decision. It's a good pick. I'm personally never a fan of the just farm, just don't do stuff. I'm a very simple man. I want to see action, so that's why I'm also happy to be watching Nero Angelo on the Aatrox, because he's probably going to be looking to go in, if I know my man correctly. Now final ban is coming out as Krakus is taken away from Höstlaus. What should they be afraid of, really? We're only missing the jungler and mid for both teams yet again. Mirror draft, second time in a row. And the J4 ban coming out again with Echo taken away from Höstlaus, but... So, Coward are the first ones to pick. How are they going to prioritize the mid lane or the jungle? Diana being locked in for the mid lane, so jungle the final one being picked. Could of course creep... I'm having the roughest week as a programmer. I'm being forced to sit in meetings day after day. And so, I'm talking way too much. It's a bad position to be in. The Sejuani is picked up for Somnio. Not a lot of melee champions with the Sejuani to help her proc the passive. That's a melee champion. That's not. He's blue. That's a melee champion. That's not. Okay, Rice locked in. Only one melee champion being locked in, and only when Kled is... Oh wait, he's always melee. Yeah. Sorry. So they'll be looking to do stuff. Wait a minute, does Thresh proc the Sejuani stun? Does he? No. Yes. Let's Google it. Let's find out. Well, one of you probably knows. So just waiting for your words of wisdom as we are slowly getting into the champion select itself. But this is how it's gonna look with Aatrox in the top lane, Irelia on the mid, and Diana in the jungle. Actually. I mean, it could be Aatrox in the jungle if they want to, sending the Irelia at the top, but probably not. What? What are you doing? E. Are they making us wait for 2 minutes? So we still have champs left to go. We still have 3 minutes to go. I'm not gonna keep talking for 2 more minutes. I'm just gonna put on the... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, go hide, and become invisible. Well, maybe not quite 2 minutes. As we make it into the champ select. Let's go. And this is all my theory of who's gonna go into the jungle. It's probably gonna be hostless with the Diana though. But we will see what we'll see. The Rangulo should be taking the Aatrox. And now what is to come? Hlynur, this is of course an amazing opportunity to beat the subscriber train. Hlynur, I think Hlynur paid for a few beers in October, November, I think, when he abused the donation message sound. By the way, the text-to-speech thing only plays when I'm on camera with the brackets behind me. So, like, big face ago is the only time when you should hear stuff play. He abused it in October and November with some interesting messages. He had a lot of fun. And I had a lot of fun drinking the beer he bought for me with those messages. This is lining up just like we thought, with Klept facing off against Aatrox in the top lane and Wraith against Irelia. So Klept has the anti-healing from... Oh no, I meant to look this up yesterday. I think it's the Bear Trap. I think it is. Yeah, it's the bear trap. So he throws the bear trap in rope, and if he manages to stay in range, he will pull them back. And then grievously wounding them for 5 seconds. While also slowing them, so, which is pretty good when facing off against Aatrox, because Aatrox has all that self-healing. Especially once he gets to level 6. As the World Ender does give him, how much does it give him? 50% increased healing at rank 1, up to 70% increased healing at rank 3. Which is quite a lot. So that's the idea behind Kled. Try to shut him down and keep him from sustaining in the fights. Aatrox is probably going to be running Conquer as well, so that helps with that. But team fights, looking at the team fights, decent gates coming up from the arrow of Varus. But a lot of engage coming out from Aatrox, Diana, and Irelia. They will be jumping in, and not a lot of things you can do to try and stop them down. They have the box from Thresh to slow them. Still point and click dashes for 2 of them, and Aatrox has all of his abilities to jump in. So it's basically up to Sejuani and Kled to like keep them out. And Kled isn't the best of keeping people out. He wants to be popping his ultimate and running in. So could be a little bit rough. Depends on how well Delusional Kid and Hrothgar do with staying far away and dealing with the sustained damage. Well, Senna with her stacks. If she manages to stack more quickly this time around, she's not gonna have trouble. Not gonna have problems with it. She does get the extended range with these stacks, so she's probably gonna have a fun time, unless the lane goes terribly. And I mean, it doesn't feel like the bot lane this time around is that terrible. Like Misfortune and Nautilus look a hell of a lot more scary than Varus Thresh. More ways to get out for Thresh, certainly. But, sorry for the virus. So if they go on him, he can maybe get Lantern out. But in the 2v2 in the bot lane, it feels like Senna and Tompkins are just going to be able to farm freely. And we won't expect to see a lot of damage coming up from Sejuani. Colette, all depends on how the top lane goes. Didn't look all that well in the last game with Nerangelo completely dominating him from the get-go thanks to the ganks from Huistluis. And I think this is just a game again where Huistluis ignores bot lane, just won't... I don't think he went bot lane a single time last time around. So just go top, go mid, try to get Irelia and Aatrox rolling. And so long as those three are big and strong, it doesn't really matter how bot lane is going, so long as they're not losing terribly. Senna and Tompkins are still going to be super useful. Such a lot. Like, it's basically a double support pick in the bot lane. Senna, of course, does a lot of damage, but she has so much utility with the root from Marie, the healing from Piercing Darkness, the Last Embrace, the spooky Ghost Zone. With, of course, the ultimate also helping, because this is going to be a game where people clump up Diana and Irelia and Aatrox jumping in on top of the everything in the Somnio side. So the Dawning Shadow from Senna, they're probably going to be looking pretty good. Well, thanks to you and Octopus competing, we actually unlocked 2 more emote slots. And the emote slots, emotes so far are pretty not great. So if you have any ideas of what the next one should look like, I'm all ears, I'm up for it. We're actually blessed in that Vladi, the main spectator, oh my god, and we saw the cursor for a bit. But we are blessed that Vladi's wife is an artist, a designer, so she may be able to draw something up. Stop doing that, Linur! I was actually thinking about it, that maybe just having the emote be like damage. Doesn't translate quite as well to English, but it's the thought that counts or something. Now, just waiting to load into the game. We are at 0% with Prestige edition of Project Irelia coming out from Great Slots. No Prestige Blood Moon Aatrox though, Nerangelo. Time controls. Yeah, that's good. Alright, almost into the game. Just fixing up the overlay as they have loaded in. And we're gonna jump in. Make cursor not show. Yeah, boy. And here we go. Thresh is AFK in base. Condolences to him. And maybe Kaur actually looking for something? No. Just gonna be the defensive lineup. The meet and greet from across the river.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
What skin is that for Rise? Is that human Rise? Something? Oh, Sand, Guardian of the Sands, right. Cool, looking good. When you have nothing better to talk about but the skins. It's always interesting to see the summoners and what people go for. So, heal cleanse in the battle lane for Senna and Tompkins. Basically, the only role for Tompkins in the early game is to take the CS and grow big and strong, and then eat people and cleanse to manage to get him and the person he ate out of trouble. With Smack actually opting for the exhaust. So, Ignite is better for lane. Exhaust is when you anticipate some troubles from a certain assassin or maybe a bruiser who's going to be jumping in, like Red Slots on the Irelia, or even Hoistless on the Diana if he manages to pop off. Because a fed Diana is capable of bursting down your team. Okay, Slots is actually going on the Delusional Kid a little bit in the mid lane. See what this up with open around. Look at mid. There's mid. Yeah. But it's Red Slots in the end who does come worse away from the trade. Has a single stack of the Corruption Potion left. Now Somnio in the top lane does not get spotted by a ward. And going in onto Niranglo, who dings level 3 at the last possible second. Dragged back by the Bear Trash. I'm here keeping cool. Managing to not yet does get the standard off though, as Niranglo is taking so low, dealing a lot of damage. As Crystal goes in with the teleport. Screamsly will be having Skarl run away in the end. Somnio forced to pop the flash as well, as Geistlost is stunned down. Delusional Kid and not actually teleporting in. This could be the moment to go in. The Somnio is so low. And now Delusional Kid finally coming with the teleport. But are they in a position to do something about this? Niranglo jumping in. Delusional Kid is though. That's not what you want to see on the rise. As Geistlost is rooted. Sip the super boom around. Skarl coming back in for Dr. Screamsleep. Our first blood actually going over to Niranglo as Hoistless finally walks all the way to the top lane. Coming in to say hello, sending Skarl away yet again. And things going Coward's way eventually. The endless fight in the top lane. Sam here actually sticking around. They're going to be picking up a few plates for themselves. At least one. And Sam here looking to stop it. Okay, never mind. No plate. Moving from Sam here too good. Stops it clean his tracks. Technically, no, okay. Jungler has gone from top lane, so the fight is officially over with both top lanes teleporting back to the lane. With Niranglo sitting on the extra longsword, thanks to those 400 gold he got from the first blood. My prediction is he is looking to dominate the lane yet again. Looks strong in the last game, and he's basically like that Asian kid meme. So nothing but A+ is a success. It is not enough to succeed. Others must fail. As Dr. Screamsleep goes in onto Niranglo, taking him down to health. Skarl almost gone away, but Niro going to be picking up most of this minion wave, so still in a good shape. And he's actually the one sitting on the refillable pot, so not too bad. World Ender will be coming in soon for Nero. That may be the opportunity to just go in. Now the top lane has the teleport. This guy Slugs is taking that a little bit too low in the mid lane. Now the guy Slots may be the target for something in the mid lane, but Hoistless is close by though. As the change will drag Dr. Screamsleep back into it. Q not quite landed though, but he should go down in the end. Yeah, picked up by the simple auto attack. Now Samir coming in onto Great Slots. Great Slots throws out the Vanguards in edge. And will be able to dash back out thanks to the minions. And so far, so good, honestly, for Coward. They even have the CS lead in the bot lane as Toad Turbo is turbo farming. And Rotler trying to set up the freeze. I'm not sure there's enough minions though, and this is actually going to push away from him. Do you think? So Octopus and Toad Turbo should be happy with this. But we see Hoistless moving around the top lane. Doesn't know low 6 though, and almost but I do feel like he's gonna be showing up to the top lane yet again as the Herald is coming up in just about a minute. Well, Samir is stuck in the fun role of trying to keep Aatrox down. He has the Glacial Prison, they do have the lockdown. But Aatrox is a slippery one thanks to the Darkened Blade. And this wave is gonna push deep into the turret. Maybe that's an opportunity to try and dive in, but well, charge coming out. We're looking to pop in. World Under is pop. Need to land the Glacial Fissure if they... Not the Glacial Fissure, the Glacial Prison, indeed. Why are they not using abilities as Sam here is taking so low? Is this gonna be the 1v2 finally this time coming out? Dr. James is so terribly low. There will be no backup from the rest of the Coward squad, but doesn't seem like Nero Angle actually needs it as the Glacial Prison goes wide. And things going terrible for the Somnio eSports people. What was that flash? Still good enough to secure the kill. Okay then. You try and shut him down. He just picks up a double kill now. 4-0 on the Nero Angelo. And top lane is basically over. And if that is the case, then maybe the game is over because he can now do whatever the hell he wants to. Rise needs a lot of time to become a real threat. Okay, so Great Slots pushing the wave, going bad, or just happily farming against a Rise. Nero Angelo just shove all day long. Cleaner's up, cleaner. Yay, you got it. You can press A, by the way. Give it up for Cleaner, learning the ropes and doing a great job of it. Now, Samine patiently waiting. Doesn't have the Glacial Prison though, so it could be a little bit tricky to locking them down unless Mac wants everything going in with the play onto Octopus. Throwing on the Axos as well, but immediate teleport coming in from Great Slots, who will be coming directly into the backline. They have not managed to kill Octopus. He is so low, but still healthy enough as Great Slots is doing all the work in the backline. He doesn't matter if it's one against many. He's just going to keep going, picking up the kill on Smack 56 as well. And Delusional Kid can do nothing but stare upon his teammates falling. This is going to be looking a little bit rough and might even be just the game, honestly. Too soon to tell, but still, World on the pop by Nero Angelo in top lane, who is going deep onto the turret. Oh dear, what happened in the bot lane? Take me into the past, dear friend. Chrono Shift. Oh, the Great Slots overextend, yeah, ate everything from Samir. They finally got the Glacial Prison up. And the minions actually secured in the end. Throw on the Realm Warp to get Setsuon into the backlines. Illusion Kid picking up the kill until the Turbo, and Somnio eSports getting some back for themselves with Nero Angelo then getting that kill in the top lane to get to the 5-0 point. Also a little bit rough that the kill and shutdown went over to Samheri, not the Illusion Kid. And Great Slots has just done the thing we talked about before, pushing in the wave and now looking to do something on the bot lane. Running the Merc Threats, not the Mobility Boots, as the Mobility Boots have gone up to 1k gold cost. Probably still never, I think Aurelia would buy mid. Don't know, don't play an Aurelia mid. Only a filthy ADC main. Now Hustless also joining the fight, 4 against 2 in the bottom lane. Don't have a lot of minions to work with though. And Samir close by. This should still be the dragon picked up for Cower. Indeed, going for it, just ignoring the ward. Samir gonna try to do something interesting with the Lantern play from Smack. He's looking for it. He's been spotted out. So the dragon is down to 12.k health. Oh, Diana picks it up though in the end. No Lantern to be had, actually. Left to die. That's a little bit too late, my friend. And now Kresslos going over the wall along with Haustless. Beautiful moonfall coming out with all the damage landing on both Rotlur and Smack 56. Haustless flashing out to stay alive, and this should be these two going down as well. Stun not quite landing though. Doesn't matter though. Kresslos has all the mobility in the world. 10 and 2 for KR. Firmly in the lead, almost 3k gold ahead, and they have problems in the mid lane. Well, no, not them. They are the cause of Somnio's problems in the mid lane, while they also have the Dark Souls boss of Nirangelo. 5-0 in the top lane. Gonna be picking up the Herald by himself. This is a much more assertive KR, coming out strong. Two players down already in the top lane, so this could mean just the final 3 plus the first turret gold going over to Nirangelo. We only have a minute to work with, but a minute is plenty as Dr. Screamslayer has just come back to base and there's no one else to really stop them. And KR have absolutely lit up the map if you look at the wards coming up from them. Bloop! Nicely done, even Herald staying alive for just a little bit. So should be able to get the second charge on the tier 2 turret. Nicely done, Shelly. Item is finally coming in for Delusional Kid, but still no Archangels, no Roa. Not quite yet, and Kresslos has Tiamat, he will be pushing oh so very quickly. The bot lane has not been shut down. If we look at Senna for a bit, just to get the soul count. Almost out to 50 souls, looking pretty good. Looking like this could be a little bit rough. More than a little bit rough, as I'm having a difficult time on seeing how Somnio pulls back from this early lead. Samir forced to be reactive, running down to the bot lane, will get spotted by the control ward there. And this should honestly just be the turret going out. Yeah, they see the root landing. Instant popped by Nurgle of the Worldlander going in onto Rotlur, flashing in, trying to land, lock him down. Blade Rune King enough to slow him. Smack 56 will have to fall eventually. After a long and steady fight. No, Samir coming in from the flank, but what can it do? A piece of voice pop. Where are they going? There they are. Trying to lock down Samir with Aurelia coming from the other end, and this is going to be looking rough for the Sejuani. Force about the flash just to stay alive. A lot of summoners now gone from Somnio, and not a lot burned from KR, only the flash from Nero, I think. Still the 2 teleports up and running. And final auto turret going down for the coward side. Completely open up the map just in time for the dragon, who's going to be spawning in 1 minute. They're not trying to go on to Toto Turbo, but Toto Turbo is looking so goddamn strong though. Charge pop by Kled, running in, not finding a lot of people. Still, that's a Senna stun, thrown out, spit back. With Nirangelo in the fight, Lealos in Nero, yeah. Uh-oh, Kresslos going down, there's a shutdown given over to the Rise. Nirangelo actually gonna follow him into death. Shutdown going over to Rotlur, there comes Haustless jumping into the fight, picking up 1 kill on the Thresh. Not gonna be much more than that, as he will fall though, giving the kill over to Delusional Kid. Another big shutdown go to the Rise. And that's one way to win the game, is just by getting all the kills onto all the crucial people. Goal difference so much though. But that could help a lot. 3-1-1. Where exactly are you from? 3-1 on the Rise. Roa picked up. Tier is slowly stacking. The Archangels will be soon to follow. Somnio saw the fight, went for it, managed to split up the Coward team, so Octopus and Total Turbo were just completely locked down by Sam Harry on Johnny. And Sam is deceptively tanky, but still won't get this dragon as Nirogla pops the chains, dragging him out, but nope, lands him good enough to get him back into safety. Now that Whirlwind is gone from Aatrox. Look like another Total Turbo. Do they want to go for it? Yeah, popping everything on him. Actually managed to do so much damage to it. As he will fall, kill going over to Hrollur. But using the box, using a lot of things. Sejuani throwing the Glacial Prison onto Octopus. Forcing him to fly away. And Diana coming in with a massive Luna Fall. Oh my goodness, the damage onto Somnio with Nero Angelo jumping in, picking up the double kill. Gonna be picking up the triple kill probably as Grind in the fight against the Lucian Kid. That is a fat rise, but not quite fat enough as Grind picks up the kill. Only Dr. Hirschler now left alive. And Hirschler's coming in massive in that team fight. All the damage coming up from the Moonfall and the Pale Cascade. Looking pretty strong. So the lockdown is also possible from Kauer. With the Moonfall bringing people together, and their Angelo then coming in to slam the big goddamn sword on top of them. And Kauer thinking, wait, how do we want Team Fight to go? Oh yeah, that way. Shelling number 2 has been started. 45 seconds until Baron spawns as he will depart. Now charge pop by Clad running in. Hirschler's actually in a bit of trouble as both of them go golden. Moonfall pop to do a lot of damage to Smack 56, but he's only support as Hirschler is almost taken out, but eaten by Total Turbo. Should go down. Nope. Octopus finally falling as Dr. Skimsley is in the thick of it, but not good enough as the Clad does fall. Double kill picked up by Guide Slot, and somehow again. Only one person left standing on the Somnio side. This time around is the Delusional Kid. Good for clearing waves, but can't be in two places at once as Kauer is looking to take down at least the top third. Did keep Kauer. Oh, I guess Edge didn't land, but the stun did though. He should get nom-nom-nommed. Spit back into safety. This could be 2 turrets actually going down with 5 of them picked up by Kauer. Still 0 picked up by Somnio eSports. So what I was saying, at least they managed to keep them from getting the Herald as it did despawn, thanks to the team fight. Wait a minute, there's a fight going on yet again. Shield coming out onto Grad Slots and Sam hitting now in a bit of trouble. Time to flash away, Hirschler's going, trying to go on to Hrollur, picking up the kill. Smack 56 now in trouble, 1 against many. Will fall, and the endless goddamn fight resulting in Kauer now being almost 11k ahead. With Aatrox in the top lane fighting off against Dr. Screamsley. And the rest of the goons coming in on the mid lane, gonna be trying to woohoo! Flash over the wall as he tries to pick up the kill onto Sam Harry. Sam Harry does another flash, forced to go into the turret, and now Hirschler is here as well, going in. Popping the shield, Pale Cascade, gonna be enough. Keep Yep, I'm done. Now the Delusional Kid just going in to die, feels like. At least it seems like he's given up as the 2 inhibitors will be going down. Kauer is gonna be winning this game, there's no question, no doubt. 10-0 on the Aatrox. This is looking quite similar to the first time we saw Nirangelo playing in the league, as that was indeed a Aatrox game. Well, that time around he was 13-0, but still close enough as Hirschler goes into Hrollur. Hrollur falling for the 6th time with Smack joining him in the fight, joining him in death even. And now there's something I can do but spam emotes as the Nexus will be falling, and this is going to be Kauer actually advancing to the finals on Sunday, securing that crucial spot. Eventually. Any moment now, Nirangelo popping the world under, Total Turbo flashing away. Hirschler's on a rampage, 7-2. Crash Slot starts the attack for this and ends the game.